Good morning, guys. Just want to give you a quick update on what is happening right now and what's coming up over the next week. I already posted for you the second lesson for the week. So the macaroni salad lesson was assigned on Tuesday. You should have already completed the understanding check for that. I believe it's technically due in Google Classroom on Friday. So if you haven't quite gotten to it yet, that's okay. Make sure you get to it before the end of the day on Friday. The second lesson that was posted was a vocab lesson. It has that flow chart in it. If you haven't looked at that yet, make sure you take a chance to look at it today so that if you have questions, you can either talk to a teacher while you're in school today, or you can log on to a Google Meet today. Tomorrow is a work day, Friday. So the worksheet that's attached to that is due by the end of the day on Friday. It does have the flow chart in it, but because tomorrow we as teachers are in meetings, we're not able to hold those office hours that we normally have scheduled during the week. So if you have a question, today would be the day to ask it so that you can just finish getting your work done tomorrow. Next week, then, you'll have the finish of that lesson with the vocab and the flowchart, as well as the understanding check for that. Make sure that you are completing the slides, the presentation, the classwork before you take your understanding checks. So I've talked to a couple of you as I've gone around to different classrooms, and some of us still seem to be a little confused. Here's my analogy for you. Doing the understanding check before you look at the slides and do the classwork is like showing up to class on a test day without having been there for any of the work before the test. Okay, that just seems silly. We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't make you take a test if you haven't been in class to do all the work. But some of you are taking the understanding checks before you do the slides, before you do the classwork, the notes, the definitions, watch the videos, all of that kind of stuff. That has to come first. The understanding check should be super easy because they're just checking to make sure that you've been alive and you've been thinking about what's in the PowerPoint as you're going through it. As long as you've done the PowerPoint, you should be getting close to perfect scores on the understanding checks. Okay, so if you are not getting those high scores on the understanding checks, it's probably because you haven't gone through the class material first. If this is confusing to you, if it doesn't make sense, if you're not understanding what I'm trying to tell you, get in contact with me. Send me an email, stop into an office hours, or ask whichever science teacher is in your class when you are in school to explain it to you. If they can't explain it to you, they'll get in contact with me and we'll make sure that you get the answer. Okay, hope this helps a little bit. I will talk to you again next week.